Hi everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Stable News. We had a pretty busy week this week, lots of racing and jumping out and good results all round.
We kicked off the week at the races at Kembla on Tuesday. Napoleon Solo had his first up back for the prep. As we thought, his first up form isn't always the best, but he ran really well, beaten under 3 lengths. He had a hard run, but it was a good ride, and he just got tired that last little bit, but it was good to see him back, and he really wants to do it. So he'll go to the races in a couple of weeks' time.
Tuesday was a really busy day. Before Napoleon went off to the races, we had jump outs here at Maria. We had Tabay. She had her first ever jump out and she did a really good job. She was a little bit slow out of the gates, but she finished off great and she's pulled up good as well. So she'll stay in for a second jump out. And we had Kattegat jumped out. He did a really good job. We wanted to give him an easy hit out, but another horse sort of sat outside him and hassled him a bit, so they worked really good. And when we reviewed the Equimeter data, it was the best jump out he's had best first ever jump out for the prep ever. So really good job. Greaves was in that same heat. He actually did a really good job as well. He was quite a bit behind Kattegat, but it was a really strong run, and he'll definitely benefit from the hit out. Santorini Sun had her first jump out after a long break and she did well. She's going to be heading off to a trial now. And we had Constantinou was the other one that we had jump out on Tuesday morning, and she ran 3 sub-11 second furlongs. So get on Constantinou on the 14th of July at Maria.
Then we had the races at the end of the week. We had 5 runners plus a trialer. Steamed Ham, she was our first runner. She ran well. She's right there. She's just knocking on the door, just can't get over the line. She ran number 4th, only just beaten. She's racing well. She just got to learn to put them away, but we might try some headgear with her. We had Tornak run. He was really disappointing. He just didn't put in at all really for him, which is unusual. He's been racing so well, but he's pulled up well, and we'll find him a race the next couple of weeks, step him up in distance, hopefully with a bit less weight. Then we had Rouge Loon race. He ran really well. He was the star of the day. He had a hard run, had to do a lot of work outside the leaders, just kept moving up and moving up. Sean had to put him up outside the leader. There was a good ride, and he rode him like a good horse, and he won by over a length in the end. It was a really strong run. He'll head to a highway handicap hopefully in a couple of weeks at Randwick. Then we had Dragon's Breath. He ran well. First up over the thousands, probably just that touch short for him now, and there was a solid field with really good horses in it. He was beaten just over a length and a half. And then we had the last, who did we have? Choir as well. She ran with Rouge Loon. She looked a chance on the corner when she got out into the clear, but the run sort of closed a little bit and she just didn't finish it off as well as what we thought. We're still up in the air of if she's a 1200 metre horse or a 1000 metre. We might drop her back to 1000 at now in a few weeks' time, but she's racing well. She's not beaten far the last couple of starts. She just needs that little bit of luck and probably drop back in distance. And then probably one of the best things of the whole year was Harley Street passed his barrier trial after the last. There was quite a few anxious moments waiting to watch that trial, but he got through. He done it nice and easy. Sean just kept a good hold of him. He was under a stranglehold the whole way. We're really pleased he's got past, and he'll be racing on Friday week at Maria as well. So that was probably the best news.
We've got a much quieter week this week. We've just got one horse coming in from the paddock, Far Too Hot. We'll pick him up today. And then we've got some racing as well.
Yeah, then we've got Jahira, who missed out on a run at Maria. We really wanted to start her over a mile, but she got balloted, and just with the programming, there's no mile 58s or class 1s over the next few weeks. So we'll take her to Goulburn on Friday for a benchmark 58 2100. We don't think she'll have any problem with the distance. She's such a fit horse. She'll run it out well. And we also have Santorini Sun trialling after the last, hopefully at Goulburn as well. And then she'll be ready for the races. But it was a great week.
Yeah, and Jade will get to ride Santorini Sun, and Jade got 2 trials done on Friday last week at Maria. So that was really good. She got another 2 ticked off towards getting her apprentice license signed off.
That'll give her 10 on Friday, which will be halfway. So really good job by Jade and the whole team. Everyone's working so well, getting good results, and the horses look fantastic.
We also had Millie start full-time this morning, so she's riding track work and doing the groundwork, so she was another full-time staff that we'll have on from this morning, and she was at the races at Maria helping us out, and she did a great job.
Excellent.
So that's it for this week. We'll see you next week.
Catch you later, guys.